OTK Warrior is actually one of the strongest decks in the new meta, and it does actually feel quite new and fresh. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about this deck, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you guys know what to do with, as well as what to expect against it, which is also just as important. Would be awesome if you guys drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm pushing as hard as I can to give you top quality Hearthstone deck guides, meta reports, and everything you might need to become a better Hearthstone player, so I'd really appreciate it. Now, let's get into the video.
You are not prepared!
At a first glance, the deck does actually look kinda weird, not gonna lie. Like, it took me a good few minutes to actually understand why this deck is as good as it is, because once you notice, we literally just have a single testing dummy, and we no longer even run the cards that trigger the testing dummy over and over again. What we do have, however, is the new Chrono Lord Deos. And what we also still have is a couple of chemical spills. So technically, if you do something like a turn 5 chemical spill that pulls out your Tortola, or heck, if you never drew Tortola in the first place, you would be actually pulling Chrono Lord Deos, and if you already have yourself a Part Scrapper activated, you also have enough mana for a testing dummy, because this guy's gonna be 1 mana, and with 1 mana extra, if you already had a Boom Wrench equipped, you get to equip another Boom Wrench, and what does that do? Well, this is what it do. Chrono Lord Deos triggers every Death Rattle twice, and you're not double triggering a single testing dummy twice, you're also double triggering all the wrenches twice. So that is actually 64 damage worth if you manage to set it up properly. And it could even go up to 80 if you also have yourself a shield slam so you can kill off the testing dummy, but that makes the combo a little bit more expensive. All around, the normal combo costs you around 7 mana, but up to 8 mana you get to also include shield slam if you still have it, so that does make a lot of extra damage. Going through the cards, what do we have? A couple of shield slams so you can be able to kill some very big mana on the board, as well as your own testing dummy at the end. A couple of slams for it, a little bit of card draw. The new Unleash the Crocolisk is absolutely amazing. Getting 10 armor for only 1 mana is super huge. Not to mention this dilutes opponent's pools if they run Resuscitate for priests and whatnot. And also this helps you big time for your brawls, as well as helps you draw even cheaper with the new card for Glory. Part Scrapper is just as important as ever. The only mech here you want to be discounting is testing dummy, and if you actually stack 2 of these, that is going to make the testing dummy down to 0, which is even better. The new Precursory Strike is absolutely amazing, being able to kill something while also drawing you a card. Can't say no to that. All you gotta do is have a 5 mana or more minion, and you have plenty of those. A single copy of Quality Assurance, so you can actually draw the 2 only taunts in here, which would be testing dummy plus Tortola. 2 safety goggles, which you need to be smart about and only play when you actually need that armor, and not just because it's glowing green. But in some cases you actually might want to do it just because it's glowing green, especially if you're planning on having some hand size issues, so be smart about it. In aggressive matchups it's probably better to save it for when you need the armor, but in slower matchups you might actually just use this first ASAP, so you have more room in your hand for bigger, better things, because you actually do have some hand size issues with this one if you're not careful. Shield block is also in here for extra armor and card draw, which is awesome. Couple of boom wrenches, still as amazing as ever, and you really want to be equipping one of these boom wrenches before you start doing the testing dummy Deos combo, so you can make it a lot cheaper. And usually on the turn where you do kill the opponent with the testing dummy combo, you're not swinging with the big wrench, you want to be equipping the small wrench first, so you trigger the big wrench's death rattle, and then once you swing you also trigger the small boom wrench's death rattle as well, so that becomes even a lot more damage. We also have Xavius in here, with which you could fish out the minion you want to look out for, and this is basically a way to fish out your Chrono Lord Deos a little bit easier, because this guy doesn't have a tribe or anything like that, so in some games it's actually gonna be kinda hard for you to find him if he decides to be at the bottom of your deck. Couple of Ancients of Yore help you with the armor and with the card draw. Couple of Brawls help you with the board control. Chemical Spill is amazing, so you can fish out Tortola and Chrono Lord Deos, and those are the only 2 minions you actually want to get out of Chemical Spill that way. 4 Glorious, tons of card draw for cheap, usually actually for free. Bob the Bartender could help you out, usually for freezing, but you're gonna see in one of the games we actually pulled off the most amazing lethal out, thanks to this guy, so that was pretty funny, not gonna lie. Testing dummy, absolutely integral in here, so this deck is kind of linear, guys. This deck is actually very susceptible to things like Dirty Rats and such, so I'm not sure if a second testing dummy really is worth it, but honestly it might be. But even if you do have a second testing dummy, you're not gonna have a second Chrono Lord Deos anyway, so you're still susceptible to crap like that, but this way a little bit less, I guess. It's also gonna make your consistency with Quality Assurance a little bit less as well, but in some cases it's actually good not to be drawing Tortola, so you can actually do Chemical Spill into Chrono Lord Deos a lot sooner sooner. Whereas if you do get Torla, you're gonna have to use one of these first on this, and maybe you're not gonna have a second one for that. Deos, absolutely huge obviously. The only reason he's in here is for the death rattles on your weapon and the testing dummy. Technically speaking, you do have Battle Cry on Bob and on Xavius, but you're never gonna care about that, and same can be said for Ancient of Yore for most part, even though in some cases, who knows, it might make some sense, but honestly, usually the only way you win with this deck would be with the testing dummy death rattle combo, so it's kind of a one-trick pony. It's a little bit linear, although in some aggro matchups, you're also just gonna win by pulling off a quick Tortolot too, so there's that too. And yeah, last but not least, we do have Tortolot in here. You don't have the Crazed Alchemist combo anymore, so you're not gonna be pulling off 25 damage for the opponent's face, but you're still gonna be getting tons of armor and tons of time thanks to this guy. For the matchups, we actually have plenty of it, and you're gonna see Garona Rogue is an absolute beast against this deck. And what is Garona Rogue? It's basically a weapon rogue with Garona slapped in it, and it's a very fun deck. I will give you a guide about that one today later as well, so be on the lookout for that. And also, apparently Quest Warrior is gonna be gaining way too much armor against you, and also they do run things like Ham the Hungry, with which they could actually eat either your testing dummy or your Chrono Lord. For the mulligan, you're basically going to be looking for your good card draw, so things like Quality Assurance, Block, Shield Block, Precursory Strike, Boom Wrench. It's not super important to hold on to the mulligan, but you don't really have a way to get the Boom Wrench out of your deck, so it might not be the worst thing to hold on to, but I wouldn't just hold on to it straight out without any other good card draw already. Xavius is pretty okay here, so you can actually fish out Chrono Lord Deos nice and reliably. Chemical Spill still pretty nutty. Safety Goggles nowadays not so important, and neither is the Part Scrapper, guys. Do not get baited into doing Part Scrapper ASAP, by the way, especially against aggro. Like, save the Part Scrapper for when you actually know the combo is gonna happen. Until then, just do what you can to actually live. For Glory could be a consideration of a keep, but not that amazing. Slam also might make some sense, even though, I don't know, it's not that hot. Like, try to be looking for the top 5. On the coin, again, plenty of the same stuff, so definitely gotta know how you mulligan with this one. All around, that's it for the deck. It's far from the most expensive thing out there. Chrono Lord was from the new reward track. Bob everybody should have, same with Xavius, and if you're a Warrior fan, Tortla is a must anyway. Hope you enjoyed the guide, and if you did, a like and subscribe would be awesome. But now, let's check out some of my games on my road to top 500 legend with it. Hope you enjoy. Agrajag. See what that do.
Let's get going.
Okay, in terms of mulligan, I am gonna need a little bit of help with the guide. Precursory Strike is nice. This we don't need too much. The weapon is okay-ish against the Hunter. I think I'll toss it. Hey, doing good, Raul? How you been, man? It's been a while, brother. How's it going? How goes it? If I remember why the fuck this shit is fucking off my stupid Logitech is thinking it has control over my shit. Allow me to fuck it off.
The moment is upon us.
Okay. This guy ain't doing much so far. That's not bad. Alrighty. We have some big men in our future. Yeah, perhaps Dooney, perhaps. Not a part scrapper, but this one is coming out empty. Well, I guess I can do this. Do I want to do this? I think I'll just hero power for now and hold that as a means to remove shit. I guess you could roll. Why not? Why not? Happy to have you, man. Welcome back. This guy a Neary Discover Hunter? Maybe. Could shield slap it. Yeah, I'm gonna just shield slap it for now. No need to go too further much here. It is uncalled for. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of stats soon. Kemi spell. Well, that's a pretty big ass Tortolaw. It'll be a damn shame if this guy discovers a deadly shot. But I think I go for a testicle dummy right about now, don't I? I mean a chemical spell. That's what I meant there. Alrighty then. Next turn I might equip the weapon, maybe do the Precursory Strike, and turn 8 we might actually do some Chrono Lord.
These could belong to a brand new species.
Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, that's awesome, man. But does feel kind of wrong. Like, how exactly does the combo work? Does feel kind of on the weird side, not gonna lie. That's mildly annoying. That's nice. Let's do this first. There he is. Deus. Just gonna do this so this guy can fuck off. That's about it. Okay, so basically what I need is the part scrapper. Oh hell, I do have the part scrapper. God damn, I'm stupid, man. I literally thought this thing is quality assurance all this time. Oh my goodness. I legit thought this thing was that thing all this time. Okay, I still have enough time to pull it off for I mean, it's actually a turn 9 OTK in it. So I go for it on turn 9, right? B-tag roll. B-tag. Exclamation point B-tag command. Yeah, if I had it, but I already used it on this guy, and I had to use it on this guy, or it's just gonna do that. perhaps. Cost me armor. It is what it is. Okay. Well, Hero Power Part Scrapper needs to happen this turn. Just get this guy out of here. Could have also Shield Slam now that I said it, but no, I actually couldn't. I already used up that armor. Well, that's all we do here. And next turn I can only trigger it for 16, right? Unless we top that chemical spell, I'm gonna have to wait one more turn.
Sisters, my instinct shall hunt down our enemies.
He might get himself the deadly shot here to kill it off straight out. It's not gonna be the end of the world though. Yeah, I can, but I need the mana for it. Oh, the weapon also triggers twice, right? That's cool. Okay. Right. Thanks for all that armor, I guess. Okay, with the chemical spell, it's GG right there. I can even do this for reasons. Easy. Okay, turn 8 lethal it seems. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Kinda bussin'. I guess the first potential nerf to Deos could be 5 health. That would fuck up this completely. But just by a single turn, basically. Okay, that was a nice little first game now, wasn't it? I still kinda misplayed it with that Sport Scrapper. Shred Warlock counters this deck? Seriously doubt that. This guy would have been giga fucked if I had any of my good removal all this time. If I had my Tortla on board earlier, this was a very easy game for us, guys. Make no mistake. I'm gonna try it like this. Yikes. Yeah. Hey, look at that. There's that card we were begging for. Now, all we need is a minion in hand. Played quest on 9, damn son. A speed demon, that one.
My wool itches for war.
I'm gonna just slam the 1-2 for now. It denies me card draw, but it's fine. That is kind of not what you want to do with this minion. You kind of want to actually get yourself dormant minions on the board so you can drop the Python faster. Let me just draw here. I'm not in a hurry to get that discount. Okay, there's a big minion for us. Cool. Next turn we can do that then. Let's just keep on cycling for now. I'm not in a hurry to get the discount, you know. Okay, we got this before drawing any of the taunts, so that's gonna be a nice way to fan out. And also a nice way to chemical spell after that. Go ahead and do this. Slap that ass. Should I get the discount right now? I'd rather not, man. I'd rather not. I'd rather have my turtle on nice and big on the boards and hope he doesn't have Kane in there. I'd rather be safe on the face area until then, till we can stabilize. We're not in a hurry to get that testicle dummy out. Okay, he likes getting board locked too, I guess. Sure. That was definitely one way to spend mana. Ooh. That's pretty nice. I can do this first and then chemical spill. And boom goes the dynamite. Well, 56% win rate is definitely decent. Yeah, pretty fun so far, Twigs. Day 1 was super good. Now let's see how day 3 feels. Yeah, kind of feels like, yeah. He does have the cane. Funny. Well, he's not gonna have it for long. And thank fuck we got that plus 10 armor, because if we didn't, we'd be well dead now. Very well dead. Good news is I get to take care of this with the weapon. Would be even better if I don't have to take damage for it, but feels like I will. Nice. Nice. Have at it, Chief. He better. He better. It ain't gonna concede itself. He definitely had the curve. Let's not pretend we didn't see that. Music is way too loud, guys. Why are you not saying something? This ain't a discotheque. Yeah, harder, Daddy. Give me that armor. I was just conceding with extra steps, guys.
Hey there. You a fan?
Hello there.
I greet you.
Nice red card you got there, buddy. If he has the... It doesn't matter, he's just gonna concede, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks, guy. We got something out of that trade-off as well, apparently. A little bit of amusement. Yeah, deck is strong, yeah. Feels like you shouldn't. Feels like it's just that good.
Let's get going.
For what reason? Chrono Lords? Both testing dummy and the weapon Death Rattle trigger twice. It's kinda insane that way. Yeah, perhaps, Trip, perhaps. I wouldn't be surprised, would not put it beyond it. The 1-mana spell feels obscenely strong. And Chrono's probably gonna be busted on all sorts of different occasions. I'm just gonna hero power for now, no need to do anything too fancy. I'll use this when I actually have a good target to slap it on. Which decks are the strongest? Check out the new top 5, man. But I'd say this one is definitely one of them right now. This one definitely looks like it's one of them. Not sure what kind of deck this guy's playing. It also could be some Deos bullshit. I'm gonna equip the weapon. Doesn't feel like we're pressured into just hero powering. 1-mana spells mess with the Protoss Priest? Yeah, with Bandage too. The rest pool gets messy like that. What are you doing, Step Bro?
This treasure ain't fit for our pirates. For vengeance.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. A little bit of that, of course. I'd also rather fuck this off. He could be some kind of Deos combo rogue as well, but from the stats it looks like it's pretty bad. Maybe people are botching it or something. We'll have to wait and see. He already used one dubious purchase, he might have another, but either way, chemical spelling here is not a bad idea, just so we can make Tordla go away from our hands, so the next chemical spell can actually pull off Deos. Yeah, it really feels like a Chamax. Yeah, he is some kind of combo crapper. A proper combo crapper. Okay, Xavius is decent. Charge on the testicle. Well, might as well. We are almost there, basically. I could actually slap my weapon into this for the sake of him not having that spell damage right now. Technically speaking, I can literally do this and that right now, too. Am I an idiot for doing that right now, actually? I don't think he gets to handle this board, guys. Yeah, the combo is in a couple of turns, but I can just do it right now, don't? I'm gonna do it, man. This guy cannot handle this right now. This guy is just not capable of handling this right now. 8 more damage out of this thing. Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, how do you physically or mentally recover from this turn 6? That's the neat part. You don't.
Now this is treasure.
He's gonna try. He's gonna try, guys. Fuck. Okay, that's one way of recovering. And now we're in the danger zone. Now we in the danger zone, yeah. Fuck. We're in a pickle. Shit, dude. At least we got a way to handle it without fucking with it. But we in the pickle zone now. That was a bit pickly now, wasn't it? He had to have a Zilly there for this to happen. I didn't even expect him to have a Zilly on a deck like his, but he did, and he did. Shit. And now we fucked. Next turn was guaranteed. It's all in the past, man. Live in the moment. That was so long ago. We don't have a win condition no more, right? Like, at this point, the only way we win is by not dying. And this guy, I think he wants us to die. Yeah, good luck with that. Well, this new dummy warrior definitely is.
I must be strategic.
Could try to tempo shit with Bob. I think that's my only shot. Okay. Okay, charge Wind Fury. If I don't bullshit my way out of this one, I don't know who will, guys. If I won't, who will, after all? We might be onto something, guys. We do possess more damage with the Boom Wrench. No fucking way. There's always a way, guys. There's always a way. When there's a will, there's a way. And I saw Mr. Smith coming past me right now. Let's see it. Let's hope he doesn't slap one on me, but I don't have any GI jokes up on me right now, so I should be on the safe zone. Come on, dude. Leave one of these alive. See what happens. See what happens, bruh. Take it with the mouth. Oh, come on, dude. Okay. Okay. If I wait for a chemical spill with this thing, I can actually get it to have stealth as... Well, no, if I do that, it's still just gonna have... I think I tempo it right now. Draw? Yeah, double Wind Fury, for sure. See the draw, sure, but... I'm going for it, people. I'm not gonna shield slap it, though. Only the Boom Wrench. Basically, it's... Well, Precursory Strike as well. Now that I said it. Oh, fuck. He is gonna go for his...
Now this is treasure.
Incendious, isn't he? It's a lot of draw. Yeah, 1 2-mana spell and 1 Boom Wrench. Brawl, you say. That ain't bruh. Fucker. If that's how you want to play it, so be it. Let's see. We're living at 50 health. This guy could fatigue himself. Actually, isn't he 1 off fatigue? 2 cards off fatigue, isn't he? But is that lethal straight out?
How enigmatic.
4 damage per for 8. I think he's off, guys. He does need one more damaging thing in his hand. Maybe he has it, but he is in fatigue right now.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
Oh my goodness, what a game. Oh my goodness, what a game. Is it literally one off? Sweet Jesus, Lord Almighty. Are you flipping kidding me? And you guys wanted to concede. And you guys wanted to concede. What is this? Amateur hour? What do you mean concede? We never concede. We always win those. We had it all along, guys. What do you mean? What do you mean? Jesus, living at 1 health like that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Also, anybody paying attention, that Incendious living and forcing us to actually kill it, that actually won us the game, because if I left 2 damage there, we're dead. Well, if it was 2 damage, actually a hero power would have saved me still, but damn, son. That was quite the game now, quite the gamer there.
Get us! I will show no mercy.
Let's get going.
Against the fellow warrior, you say. Against the fellow warrior, you say. This hand is kind of interesting. I think I'll hold on to your. But for Glorious, probably gonna be silly in this particular matchup. Still card draw, don't get me wrong. I could get it down to 3 with this thing. But do I want to get it down like that with this thing? Let's just do it like this. Deus. This deck is very susceptible to Dirty Rats, by the way, so if that comes prevalent in the meta, it's not gonna be as cracked. It's gonna become quite polarizing. That Ember. Let's just do this for now. Against this guy, I don't need to be stacking armor as heavily, unless it actually comes down to who can withstand the OTK. Shit. I'd have what he's having if I could, but I can't. Xavius is not bad at all. Oh, this guy's playing New Heights? That's interesting. I'd rather do this for now. Well, out of these, it's gonna be testing dummy, and it goes down to 0 way things are. So, we might actually get things done real quick. Yeah, Turlock can be quite the cock blockage. Let's hope we don't have to find that out soon. But we might. If he has the chemical spell right now, he could have it. Odds of him having it are about 50. Okay. Okay. It's a A lot of card draw. A lot of card draw.
There's always room for dessert.
Eat a dick. That could have been a problem actually if my idiots are not already here, but they are. Okay, I actually don't have a great way to kill this right now, believe it or not. There's one. There's another. I won't be able to draw cheaply here, if I go with this play at least. The damage is not that important, I'd rather just keep on drawing. I actually don't have any more minions in there, so I didn't really give a fuck much, but yeah, it does look like a turn 8 lethal, depending on how much stuff he has on the board though. A brawl might be needed here, because 64 damage is not that much against the warrior, especially if Tortolaw gets involved. So it better not get involved. Maybe it was not a bad idea to hold on to those raptors for a potential brawl later. But I don't have brawl now. Okay, he's also setting up stuff. Shield slam for extra, you're not wrong. Now that you said it. Chemical spill is lethal. And there it is. No, it's not. I need to equip the weapon first. Well, let's do that then. Should I just hero power on the slim chance this guy
I must be strategic.
I'd rather make room. I can slap into his armor, why not? Let's see. Next turn we have the good old 80. Shit. That's 64. We're dead. Alas, we're dead. Well, I did gain as much armor as I could. Alas, I couldn't gain as much armor as I did. 32 extra. Damn, son. Deck's scary like that. Him having that new heights was the real fuck up for us. Sag. The new heights actually won him the game here indeed. Could have I played around that? I don't think I could have, guys. I think we played as much around it as we could, but we couldn't.